Parents complain about their children carrying heavy books to school every day, but that might just change because Apple has launched its attempt to make the iPad a replacement for a satchel full of textbooks by starting to sell electronic versions of a handful of standard high school books. Now, the electronic textbooks on biology and environment science and algebra 1 and chemistry contain videos and other interactive elements, but it's far from clear that even a company with Apple's clout will be able to really remodel the primary and high school textbook market. And joining us this afternoon right here in the studio, Seema Malhotra, the official representative of UK universities, and Niharika Mittal, and I am pass out and who's also with Career Launcher Educate. Thank you both for joining us. Well, when you take a look at a piece of news like this, do you think we're staring straight into the future and the present?
Absolutely, Kusum. So it would be the future. Mobile phones have taken off so beautifully, and the generation today is definitely much more comfortable with technology as compared to people even like us. Having said that, the takeoff of this also depends on newspapers have still not got replaced by e-newspapers, so this takeoff would also take some time. And I don't see e-textbooks replacing textbooks, let's say, for the next 2 or 3 years for sure. But I do see students reading on Kindle or iPads a lot more today.
Right, but do you see that? Agree, it's not going to happen in the near future, but it's an interesting discussion because children adapt to technology so well today, so it might just change the dynamics of a classroom. Would you agree?
Yes, I think it would, because when I counsel students, I counsel for India as well as for UK, but the trend is towards the e-book is picking up. Right now they are not using the textbooks as the e-books. They are reading other articles on the e-books, and like they're kind of doing the self-help books on the e-books. But definitely as the textbooks, it would pick up very soon. I think it'll be like before 2-3 years. 2-3 years I would put it as a maximum, because it will save the cost. It will help also the teachers to customize the lectures as per what is required by the students, because right now the textbooks have a lot of obsolete things, the present textbooks as in the paper, but ebooks can be customized. Number one, they can be updated, and it would definitely be more portable, more easier to carry. So
well,
these
there's
points,
a lot of paper, but then if you look at the contradictory point to it, technology works so fast, the teacher is not going to be so swift, but then they almost are going to replace teachers in a certain sense. But you'll always remember a teacher who's made an impact on your life, but you never remember a gadget which has really
Absolutely. So actually the e-books are really going to be an aid to the teachers also. Like we at our In This World schools, which are run by the Career Launcher chain, we are planning to use e-books as an assessment tool. So instead of a teacher spending days checking 50 different assignment copies, the assignment copies get checked automatically, and you are actually able to use the e-book to see where the gap is and how we can help students study better or learn better. So it's really also going to become an aid to the teacher and help her perform better or create a better relationship with the student.
But do you think that's really going to aid the teacher, or is it really going to minus the teacher itself?
No, it
because
will not.
If you're doing a test online, then you're getting your answers right there, but the teacher probably is able to point to those areas where you haven't fared well, which probably a computer won't.
Well, yes and no. The teachers would be still a help in the normal lectures. In the normal lectures is fine, but the e-books, the text as in the section, yes, the teachers will be helped. But what the survey has found out in UK is that the number of students who want to take tests by the way of e-books, the interactive tests, have risen just by the introduction of e-books in some schools. Yeah, and so the interactive assessment and the tests are more important, but yes, to catch it up as a textbook proper, it will take 2-3 years. But students are giving far better analytical skills and all on the test part of it. So test ratios, the scores in the tests are improving more by the use of the e-books.
By the use of e-books.
Yeah.
But then if we really look at in terms of performance, and we look at a lot of these big schools in India, the IB schools, where they very well can afford, do you think this being implemented really fast?
Yes, absolutely. Today in the market also you have about 10 to 12 tablets which are being used, and these tablets can be used in the kind of interactive interface that the tablet provides vis-a-vis the textbooks that you have in class is completely different. To see a bulb actually light up and the process happen on a tablet versus a teacher explaining it to you on a blackboard is extremely different and much better. So that's probably where this would really work.
Right, we just have some news coming in of Salman Rushdie and the Jaipur Literature Festival. We are getting news that he has cancelled his trip to India. Well, remember, the LitFest began this morning, and even then there was this mystery whether the author will really be attending the LitFest or not. Initially, he was meant to come on the first day, and then they said probably the second day. And there was this buzz perhaps that he would be at the LitFest on the last day of the event. But now the confirmed news